up, I'm Matt first. Freaking excited for today's video. Hope you guys had a great holiday season. We had a good holiday season here at the Milliken fishing household. Did the whole baby announcement thing on Instagram and Facebook. Got a bunch of great feedback from you guys on that. Thank you guys so much for the congratulations. It was hard to reply back to every one of you. Today's video is going to be all over the place a little bit. We're going to start here at the house. I got some exciting news, something exciting to tell you here in a second. And then we got some kind of serious stuff we got to talk about a little bit later. Some updates on the house, the property, and stuff that Becky and I showed you probably years ago. First off, many of you guys guessed that my office was switching due to the nursery getting set up. You guys were correct on that sentiment. This is my new office locations here in the basement, which I kind of like, other than we got some shit everywhere. Let's get to that in a second. But yeah, got this desk taken apart and moved down. It was a freaking disaster. Got all my damn stocking stuffers laid out here. Like, Mom, I'm fat. I don't need more candy. But she got me candy. Becky got me candy. Now I'm eating Reese's for breakfast. Did get this guy though. My sister and Potate's got me a jet boil. Freaking Jack. You know, smaller cooking system. It's gonna be really nice to take on the backpacking trips. Little canisters for the jet boil as well. Fantastic. So I've got plans for all this right here. We're getting rid of like I don't know why there's flowers, fake flowers in a vase hanging on the wall. We don't need a mirror, but we're gonna do a lot of filming and stuff right there. So that's kind of what we got going on there. These here are all boxes of stuff that we're about to go get put in the boat. I'm gonna tell you why in a second, but check out some of the stuff I got. I'm gonna show you some of the colors a little bit closer later. This color, Bluegrass Magic. You guys can't see it completely, but I'm more excited for this color probably than any of the new 6 cent stuff. But these are all 6 cent boxes. Besides this one, this is the Tackle Warehouse. Look at that guy. I'm gonna catch a fish on that. But yeah, I got the new colors of the clouts in. That's Melon Flash. We got Green Pumpkin Burst Shaky Head. I love this Green Pumpkin Burst. It's like a lighter green pumpkin color with some black and goldish flake in there. It's freaking awesome. Got some clouts in the Green Pumpkin Burst. Prawns in Green Pumpkin Burst. These, most importantly, we got freaking more bait bags, so we can put a lot of those plastics in there. We're gonna need that for organization. Got more hard baits and stuff over in this box. Bunch of the new finesse curves. I still need to get those put in the boat. I just haven't had to because I've been doing freaking catfish and ice fishing and shit. These are all hooks. Yeah, this is a lot of hooks. Cases of different types of 6 cent hooks, and then, oh, what do you know? More 6 cent plastics. Why is this guy just randomly loose in here? I don't know. He needs to go catch a slonch. Oh, of course, can't forget this little guy, the old 6-sack, my subscription box of baits. What's in there? We're gonna have to wait and see. We're gonna have to unbox this maybe when we get down to our location. Which brings me to my exciting news. I have a ton of stuff to get done today because I gotta get all that stuff put into the boat, get the boat organized, get line on a bunch of reels, get the right rods in the boat, get the other rods out of the boat that I won't need, because I'm embarking on a trip that is going to include, get this, it might be something surprising to you, but it's going to include actual fishing for largemouth bass. I know, freaking crazy idea. I mean, shit, guys. I was just scrolling through my damn YouTube feed, which used to have the YouTube fishing channels on it, and now it's like a damn competition to see who can have the cheapest Walmart color-coded Halloween challenge, or freaking put the prettiest spillway in the background of their thumbnail to get more clicks, or stock the bluest water in their pond. I freaking had it, guys. So we're gonna actually have fishing, teaching you guys some stuff, and I'm gonna have some people that have never been on my channel that, in my opinion, are legitimately like the best bass fishermen on YouTube. We're gonna get together and we're gonna go stick some freaking heads and teach you guys some stuff along the way so you guys can go stick some heads as well. We'll get there when we get there, though. We gotta get this stuff put in the boat. I'm gonna do a little time lapse, then a little bit afterwards I'm gonna show you some exact colors and how I organize the boat. I'm excited to show you that too. Hopefully I can get it done within 6 days. Just got all the prawns loaded up. I'm gonna write prawn on this guy right here into my the 6 bag. I love these things for my soft plastics. That's how I've been storing them. But yeah, we got just basic colors that were in previously, black and blue, of course, the old staple. But this color is probably my new favorite color, Bluegrass Magic. It's like green pumpkin with blue flake on one side, and then like a shimmery blue on the other side, kind of like an Okeechobee craw, kind of like a some type of blue cross swirl type. And then this one, like I was just telling you guys, Green Pumpkin Burst, which in my opinion looks best. When you put some orange Dippin' Dye on the tips of this guy and kind of all over, that's how the Zark was fishing it up in when we were fishing for the smallmouths. They freaking couldn't stand it. It looks just amazing like that, but obviously really good, sparkly, natural color. And then of course got the watermelon candy type color. Got Gill Dust, which is like more of an orangish green pumpkin with some orange and purple flake in it. Nirvana, which is half green pumpkin, half black and blue. Got Dark Melon Craw, which is like a California 420 color, just green pumpkin blue there in the back. So yeah, even with all the clamshells, none of these are gonna get bent up or anything like that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 packs of prawns. Let's see if they fit. Oh yeah, perfection. So now we got perfect dry way to store those guys. So again, we got the old Stroker Craws, Bluegrass Magic again, like the Okeechobee Craw color. I don't know if you guys have seen these things in the water, but they're like a cross between like a Rage Craw, like a double-tailed grub, and a really, really nice, unique craw profile. I mean, they're freaking badass. Maybe I'll throw a clip in from the 6th Sense site. They put up a video with these guys, but action is fantastic underwater. Gonna be good as a jig trailer and a Texas rig bait and a swing head. A lot of different ways to fish this. Punching it, we caught some smallmouth punching this bait actually this summer. Gill Dust I got on there too, and then of course the old standby black and blue. And did the same thing with the clouds and the shaky head worms. That freaking green pumpkin burst is gonna get choked. Check out these new colors too of the clout. Grass candy, it's like a watermelon candy type color, laminate color, should be freaking awesome. Look at that melon flash. Let me take that out. It's too pretty not to see out of the package. It's like a watermelon gold, and then the laminate on the other side is like a smoke silver flake. Some black fleck up in the watermelon side too. That's gonna be a great color. Got the old punch box all finished up, so I got a bunch of different color scrape jigs. If you guys haven't seen the scrape jig, I feel like this turns into a 6th Sense commercial every time I put tackle away, but that's how I would design a punching jig if I were to design one. We got a line tie that's pretty much 0-degree angle. I don't know what the exact angle is, but it's straight through, so it'll come through the grass really well. Builds up to this really wide arrowhead shape, so it'll go through and penetrate really well. Colors are really good, and then of course the screw lock on the keeper back there, so holds your plastics on really well. So we got, I think there's 2 different sizes, 1 3/8 and 1 1/8 or something like that. Got some skirts in here, got some punch weights with skirts already, got some weights, got some new 6th Sense straight shank flipping hooks, got some pop rivets. You guys might be wondering what these are all about. Let me show you a really quick little trick. So instead of spending a whole bunch of money on punch skirts, you can actually just make it really simply with the end of a pop rivet, like this guy right here. Hopefully that focuses. And then you put a little skirt on it. Push this guy in the middle of your skirt, put the skirt band around it, and boom, you didn't have to pay $1.50 for some of these companies that are charging that much for punch skirts, and you're good to go with a little 6th Sense skirt that already comes in a badass color. All done, good to go. Put a little Milliken fishing decal on there. What do we want? I mean, I think it'd be fitting if we put a Slaunch Hunter sticker on there. I mean, when I picked this box up, this isn't the finesse worm box, this is the donk box. Boom. Punch box. So I decided to split some shit up. I had all my medium crankbaits in this box, but I ended up taking out all my kind of niche baits, the shad wraps, the DT6s I've painted up, the old Spro rock crawlers. I got wiggle wart blanks that I painted based on the pre-wrap ones. These are all painted pre-wrap wiggle warts. So we're probably, honestly, we're not going to take this box out that much. That's going to be a cold water box. And I replaced it with these guys right here. Got all the Curve 55s down there. Got the Finesse crankbait, the mini crankbait that is from 6th Sense. Finesse Curve crankbait there. In the middle, some of those new guys. And then we got the C6 craw colors, bright colors. We got a flat 75 I painted mixed in there. Bluegill colors, natural colors, stuff like that. So this is probably the medium diver box. The Curve / C6 box. It's going to be taken out more anything else. Alright, got some new fins on old Mr. Hinkle guy here. Time to do the not fun part. I'm now going to put line on and rig up probably 15 rods. Definitely want fresh line. We're going to be going after some really, really big fish, I hope, and techniques I'm going to be using are definitely nothing I've been using for months and months and months, but it's going to be for gonna be a good cause. Oh my god. We did it! Well, we're not totally done. We still got to write down. We got to write some of those guys on these new guys right here and put them in there, and then we gotta wash the boat. I swear every time I do that it takes a little bit longer and it sucks a little bit out of my soul. I used to think it was cool to have a lot of fishing stuff, and it is still cool to be able to play with all these new baits and colors and everything. My god, the more stuff you got, the bigger of a headache it becomes though. It's like Biggie said, more baits, more problems. Okay, finally back inside. A little bit warmer in here, so we're gonna do the talking on the big camera in here, and we're gonna talk about something that's pretty damn serious about the future of my channel. I wouldn't be taking you away from the fun fishing content and all that stuff. like we're going to get to in the next couple days, if it wasn't really serious, and I felt it was serious enough, I wanted to talk to you guys about that because it affects the future of this channel, and not just my channel, but potentially a lot of the channels that you guys watch as well. There's a big thing going on with YouTube right now that's coming in 2020, and it pertains to something that a lot of you might be very, very dialed in on because you watch a lot of YouTube, and that is the COPPA law. Now, for those that don't know what that is, let me explain really quick. I feel like it's important so I can explain where I'm coming from with the future and direction of everything of this channel. So COPPA is an act passed by the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, back in 1998. And the reason it came about was because the internet was starting to get really, really popular. Now, obviously, things have changed a lot in the last 21, 22 years, so the law is a little bit shaky and not really very directed towards what's going on now. But the purpose of the law was basically to protect children from advertisers. Now, obviously, a lot of you guys know that a ton of data is being collected about you right now as you're on the internet watching this video. Based on watching this video, you can search if you want a new pair of shoes, or you want to go out to eat, or you want to go on vacation, whatever, and then you're going to start seeing ad. Shit, I think sometimes just from me talking about something, the phone picks it up and I start seeing ads about it. I swear sometimes it's crazy. So basically, COPPA was set in place because kids are very, very impressionable. And when I say kids, I'm referring to children under 13, as stated in this COPPA law. And so kids are very impressionable. They wouldn't be able to tell what's real, what's an ad. Therefore, the Federal Trade Commission said it's not fair for children to be watching these ads and not know, of course. So flash forward now to 2019 and going into 2020 here, and YouTube just got hit big time this fall with a $170 million lawsuit from the Federal Trade Commission because the FTC said that they need to make some changes to the platform because there's still a lot of kids using it. Now, we already went through all this before when we had the kids videos and not having minors in videos and stuff last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember when that was, because there was a bunch of damn pervs commenting on the damn videos, and so then people with channels with kids in it were getting deleted and stuff like that. Well, now this is a totally different issue, and the crazy thing is we have YouTube Kids already. It's a totally separate entity from regular YouTube, and on YouTube Kids, it's videos directed at children. And regular YouTube is supposed to be 13 and over, so you have to have a login, a profile on Google and YouTube. You have to be 13 years or older. Now the problem is YouTube screwed up, stepped on its own toes, and told a bunch of advertisers, as they were trying to get advertisers to spend millions of dollars to advertise on the platform, they told them in writing multiple times in multiple different documents that YouTube is the #1 place for kids to go, ages 2 to 12 or 10 or whatever, to go watch content, more so than even advertising on television, to get those advertisers to spend their dollars on YouTube instead of television. So the FTC, of course, gets all these documents. They slap them with a $170 million lawsuit, and they said they have to make changes or you're going to get hit with even more. Now, unfortunately, some of these changes that YouTube is going to make is they're going to completely demonetize a lot of videos that they feel are directed at kids. They're going to take away small things like comments and take away end screens a lot of times on videos as well. And basically it's given me a big old headache because I got these videos from the past that have Max all over them. My son Max, if you're not aware, Max the Dad Master's 9 years old now. He's been on the channel since I started. He was probably 6 years old then. And so I don't know if my videos are directed at kids. I don't know who's going to discern that. YouTube created this box when we're putting our videos up that says, is it directed towards children? Yes or no. And obviously I put no because my videos aren't directed necessarily at children, but I would love if children would watch the videos because I want to get more kids into fishing. But at the same time, YouTube ad money is how I make a living. It's my full-time job. And you know, fishing is an ageless activity. A 1-year-old or a 90-year-old can go fish. There's not really anything that discerns what can and can't be seen. So it's a big, messy, gnarly thing that I'm not too excited about right now. So moving forward, it is kind of a scary time as a video creator because we don't really understand or know what's going to be designated and whose opinion it is that a video is directed at or for children. So kind of scary time with that. You guys know I've done some promotional stuff in my videos in the past where I say a video is sponsored by whatever company, and moving forward that's something that we will do, but I always like to keep that very, very limited. You know, I only work with a couple companies. You'd be surprised, I actually get contacted by like dozens of companies every week, a lot of them from China and stuff that want you to promote their products, but I'm not going to promote that garbage to you guys. So yeah, we're just going to have to kind of, I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on with everything with the channel. I'm not going to slow down making content, and I got this trip I'm freaking jacked for in the next couple days. You're probably going to see them, maybe the next video is coming up here. So another thing I want to talk to you guys about is something that I get asked about in almost every single video, and that is questions about myself and Becky's home. Or what are you guys going to do about your house, or what did you end up doing with that and everything? That's a great question. Shit, it's been like a couple years now, and we've barely even fished at the lot and everything. One, there was a bad flood here in Nebraska this spring, and that all got flooded, and so that's why we weren't doing a lot of fishing there this year or anything like that. And two, you know, the plan was to buy the lot, build a house on the lot, and move everything from this house and live there. We don't have a lot of money. We're not going to go build 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 houses like a lot of people. But as time's kind of gone by, it's been a big process, you know, trying to find builders, trying to figure out what we want. And we've kind of mentally, I guess, gravitated, Becky and I, to something else. We want to do something different. And so we are actually placing our lot up for sale. And so that's for sale right now. I'll even link it down below if you guys are interested in buying it. It's probably going to go pretty quick, but if you want to live on a lake in Nebraska, it would be a good place to go and do that. But basically, Becky and I got some plans for something that I think is much bigger and much more exciting. I just flat out, I got better ideas. She's got better ideas for what she wants to do, what we want to do, and we're all in on what our next life adventure and plan is going to be. We'll have to kind of keep you in the dark on that though, because there's a lot that's going to be changing moving forward with that. Starting with, well, today we moved the office down into the basement to make room for our little baby that's coming here at the end of March. Again, appreciate all of you that watched that video and commented down below and let us know what names you were thinking, what you thought the gender of the baby would be. Becky thought a lot of the comments were pretty funny as well. And again, thank you so much for all the congratulations you've given us on this platform, as well as Instagram and Facebook. You guys are freaking awesome. It's incredible the people that have really come and joined this movement and everything I'm trying to do with teaching people fishing and sharing experiences. It's been freaking badass. But as we move into the new 2020, I'm freaking so excited. It's just been a freaking crazy ride the last several years with you guys, and it seems like, you know, with bringing Cole on board and all the great edits and all the different places we've traveled, now we got a baby coming, we have some even bigger plans and all that. Moving forward, we're very, very excited to share all of that with you. It's only going to get better and better, in my opinion, moving forward. But yeah, thanks so much for watching this video, MFers. I know it was different. It was probably a little bit boring for some of you. Catch you very soon on the water, catching some dogs.